Good morning, madam. My name is Sharon Phua, metric number C19A0734. Today, I would like to present about my topic, which is Branding for Disabled Rehabilitation Center, PROKA Bakery. This presentation will contain 3 chapters. The first chapter is Introduction, the second chapter is Literature Review, and the third chapter is Research Methodology. First, I will start with the research background. The Disabled Rehabilitation Center, PROKA, have been operating for more than 34 years now. It is not only to provide opportunities to disabled people to be independent, but to also prove to people that they have the capability to do things on their own. Thus, they started a bakery business for more than 3 years, but they do not have a brand all this while. Next, the issue of this research is that the Disabled Rehabilitation Center PROKA wants to operate a bakery business, and they request the help of University Malaysia Kelantan UMK to help them in branding their products and company. This is because many people doesn't know about the business due to lack of branding and marketing. Based on the picture, we can see that the product is lack of branding. There is no logo, label, or name on the product. This is the reason why the business is lack of sales and customers. Next are the research questions. First, what are the process of creating a brand for the Disabled Rehabilitation Center PROKA Bakery Shop? Second, what is the aim of creating a brand for the Disabled Rehabilitation Center PROKA Bakery Shop? The objectives of this research. First, it is to create a brand for the Disabled Rehabilitation Center PROKA according to their needs to operate a bakery shop. Second, to help them increase the brand's awareness in order to build a wider customer base for the Disabled Rehabilitation Center PROKA Bakery Shop. Next is research limitations, which is the last part of this chapter. The first limitation is that the difficulty in collecting data due to COVID-19. The secondly is cost considerations that limited the research. Third is time limitations. Chapter 2 is Literature Review. The definition of branding is that a positive or successful brand is defined as a name, symbol, design, or some combination of these, which identifies the product or a particular organization as having a sustainable differentiation advantage. Next are the elements of branding. The first one is brand name. The name enables brands to earn a sustainable advantage over its competitors. With this, the researcher planned to use the name OKU as the brand name of this branding request by the Disabled Rehabilitation Center PROKA. The next one is brand logo. The brand logo is a graphic representation of a brand that triggers memories and associations. It implements the brand's message and acts as a visual reminder to the consumer in any shopping or social situation. Therefore, the researcher planned to use the bright colors and some visual graphics to show an uplifting effect on the audience mood. The brighter and lighter a color, the more happy and optimistic it will make people feel. The third one is brand design, and it has 6 subtopics in it. The first one is typeface. The typeface is a style of font in which the written copy is communicated. In this study, the researcher used the typeface Pacifito on the brand's name. This type of cursive font could bring out an overall natural, friendly, and joyful look of the brand. The next one is layout. The layout is the organization of all the images, text, headers, and graphics of the arrangement on the online page. Next is color. Colors, including fonts and the background colors, can have a significant effect on levels of pleasure and arousal. These are the colors used in designing the brand: blue and orange. Blue colors in branding usually represents reliability, while orange usually represents affordable and reasonable quality. Next is shapes and icons. Shapes and icons work alongside the colors, typeface, and overall presentation to increase the user's positivity towards a store. Next is presentation style. It refers to the presentation style as an element of the brand's image, the way that a brand presents the combination of its layout, typeface, shapes, and colors. The fourth element is brand content. Brand content adds to the identity, building the brand's personality, pushing the brand message, and creating brand-consumer relationship. The first subtopic is imaginary. Imaginary can be utilized for marketing and promotional purposes. The objective of brand imagery is to promote the brand's values, lifestyle, and personality. The next subtopic is copy. Copy is the words written by the retailer to communicate with the consumer. The purpose of a brand copy is to provide textual information about the brand and its services. Lastly, we'll talk about disability. Disabled people are defined as such if they have a physical or mental impairment, and the impairment has a substantial and long-term adverse effect on their ability to carry out normal day-to-day activities. It is the effect of impairment, therefore, that determines whether a person is considered disabled. Next is Chapter 3 Research Methodology. The research design of this study is A quantitative strategy was applicable and used in this investigation to collect data. Questionnaires using Google Forms were chosen as a technique to help the researcher collect data. The respondents were selected at a random of 50 people. Lastly is pilot study. The purpose of a pilot test is to refine the questionnaires in order to make the respondents understand and answer the questions. It is an important test before using the research instruments for actual data. Pilot studies to ensure the quality of research discussions and data accuracy should be taken prior to actual data collection. That's all from me. Thank you.